On July 16, 2026, the internet experienced a bizarre collision of two entirely different realities. On one side was private human grief. On the other, the relentless, scheduled output of an automated content machine. Kris Jenner published a heartbreaking message to her followers, confirming that her 91-year-old mother, Mary Jo MJ Shannon, had passed away. Kris wrote that her heart was broken into a million pieces, having lost the woman who gave her the greatest childhood. But just minutes before that somber announcement went live, Kim Kardashian's account published a gallery of lake life vacation photos. The post showed the family out on the water, wakeboarding and drinking tequila. The reaction was instantaneous. Followers flooded the comment section, criticizing the timing of the lakeside getaway photos as tone-deaf and highly insensitive given the news of her grandmother's passing. Kim had to step in and explain the mechanics behind the curtain. Those vacation photos had been queued up in an automated scheduler days prior. In the physical world, she had spent the entire week quietly sitting by her grandmother's deathbed. This sequence of events perfectly captured the strange paradox of living at this scale of fame. A pre-programmed, hyper-scrutinized digital reality constantly threatens to overrun the intensely private moments of human loss. To survive that kind of unyielding public pressure without losing your mind, a family needs a powerful grounding force. For the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty, that stabilizing force was always Mary Jo Shannon. Long before the reality cameras started rolling, MJ lived an entire lifetime outside the celebrity bubble. She was a two-time wife, a cancer survivor, and a permanent fixture in the city of San Diego. She was also a self-made businesswoman who founded and ran a local children's clothing boutique called Shannon & Company. When Kim Kardashian was looking for her very first job, MJ put her to work in that boutique. There, she taught her granddaughter the essential principles of work ethic, resilience, and personal confidence. In her tribute, Kim specifically pointed to those early years at the boutique as the source of her drive. It was MJ who modeled the role of a hard-working businesswoman long before the family became a global brand. MJ established a standard of entrepreneurship that passed directly through Kris and onto her grandchildren. Audiences eventually got to know MJ during her regular appearances on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Hulu's The Kardashians, where she quickly became a fan favorite. She brought a razor-sharp wit to the screen, whether she was advising Kim that her 40s would bring the best sex of her life, or secretly monitoring her grandchildren's social media posts from an anonymous, sneaky Finsta account. Yet behind that cheeky television presence was a figure of absolute reverence. In their tributes, Kris described her mother as the true core of their unit, while Kim labeled her a best friend, a safe place, and a forever twin. She was the architect behind the family's massive, over-the-top Christmas Eve parties. Long before any of the kids were born, MJ started the tradition, acting as the gravitational pull that brought everyone into the same room year after year. Managing a sprawling dynasty of heavily scrutinized global billionaires is complicated. MJ provided the crucial grounding mechanism that forced them to strip away the fame and function like a connected family behind closed doors. The family now faces a future without the matriarch, who provided the foundational lessons Kris Jenner has relied on for decades. Moving forward, every time the family circles the wagons to defend their unit or launches a new global brand, they are actively executing the principles of a San Diego boutique owner. Which brings us back to that controversial Lake Life post from the day MJ passed. The trip actually included an unexpected guest, Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton. While the internet was busy generating outrage over scheduling errors, Hamilton bypassed the noise entirely. He posted his own personal photos from the lake, showing himself spending time with Kim and her children, stepping in as a supportive shield during the backlash. Beneath the photos, he wrote a simple 4-word caption: "Hold your people close." Stripped of the reality TV gloss and the algorithm-driven controversies, the loss of Mary Jo Shannon leaves a profoundly relatable truth. It is a story about the value of a grounding center to keep a family anchored.